Good morning and welcome back to Garden Days. It is a beautiful, beautiful day, so I thought I'd get some things done in the garden. I had started some seeds. Unfortunately, I had it covered and had some guests visit and totally forgot about it and fried all the seeds, so I'm going to have to start this over. So that's the first thing I want to get done, is go and get the seeds put back in here. I pulled all the seeds out that I previously sowed, so let's go ahead and get these in. Before I get started with the seeds, I went ahead and cleared off my outdoor sink. I just wanted to remove everything. It was getting kind of jumbled up there, and I moved all the plants over here. All right, I'm just gonna create 2 little divots to plant the seeds in. This is the 3rd time I've had to do this crap. Hopefully, I don't have any more issues. Well, I finished reseeding everything. The only issue that I had was the Greek oregano. I ran out of seeds, so I'm gonna have to go pick up some more of those. I'm gonna look in my seed container and see if I have any oregano seeds. I'm not sure, I don't think I do, but they're cheap enough. So I'll just grab some the next time I go into town, but fingers crossed that this is the last time I have to seed these plants. I'm gonna go ahead and move these over where the other plants are. All right, we're good to go. The reason why I put them over here is because we're near a watering source. So that way it'll make it easy to keep these things watered in. Oh, look it. My peony has come up. And I've seen some life from this one as well. This is a dahlia. Look, little green. That's awesome. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this sink cleared off. That way, if I need to work on anything, I can. It's just annoying when I have a bunch of stuff up here. But the reason why I was doing it was because it's just easy to water plants when they're up here. Since I got this workstation cleaned off, I'm gonna go ahead and start another tray of seeds. And my friend Ghislaine gave me these tethonia seeds, and I bought these marigold. I thought they were cool looking, so I'm gonna go ahead and plant these out. I think I'm gonna do more of the marigolds and then just 4 of the tethonia and see how they go. I'll go ahead and start with the tethonia. Like I said, I'm just gonna do 4 pots of this. I've never grown this before, but she said she grew it and it got massive. It was beautiful. So I'm excited to try this out. Wow, there's plenty of seeds in there. If I like them, I might start some more later. I think I'll do 2 little holes. Put some in here, I can't remember. Okay, so we'll cover those up. Now for the marigolds. I think I'm just gonna do 1 little hole for each. And do about 2 seeds, 2 or 3 seeds in each. It's been a while since I've grown marigolds, a couple years, but I did like them in the garden. And I've never grown these, like I said, or this variety. Thought they were beautiful. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Plenty of seeds. I think I have some of the ones that I grew. I'm not sure if the seeds are still viable. Oh, these are light. Want to blow everywhere. Okay, those are done. Already watered in this tray, but go ahead and give it a little bit more water. I'll put these seeds up. And there's another sector I want to work. Then I'm probably gonna do some garden cleanup. I'm gonna go ahead and label these and then I can get to the next seeds. Right, they're tagged, and this variety here is Dainty Marietta, and on the Mexican sunflowers, it's Torch. I've been saying I wanna top off these buckets here, and last season I planted lettuce in them. That's what I'm gonna do this year. Except I'm only going to use 3. I'm not sure about the last 2 yet. I'll go ahead and top those off and get them ready. So in all of them, I'm going to plant the viola, but in this specific container, I'm going to do arugula. This one will be Swiss chard, and this one will be kale. I ran out of soil, so I wasn't able to put any in here, but that's okay because I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do here yet. I got these 3 topped off, fertilized, and sowed the seeds. And around each border, I did violas. So I'll have to keep those watered in, which I'm getting ready to do. But I was going through my seeds and I noticed Greek oregano, but it's empty. So still no oregano. I'm gonna dig through these and see what I can find. I might have to start something. What is that? Sweet peppers. Oh, nice. Ooh, beets. I have a lot of seeds. I just need to go through these instead of buying seeds and get these planted out. Oh, bok choy. That's what I might do in the other one. And collard greens. Yeah, the other 2, I think that's what I'm going to do. And I have these seeds that someone was so nice to send me. They're gourds and mixed zinnias, which I already have, but I'll still use those. And let's see, okra. Ooh. Oh, and they sent me the tethonia seeds too. This one's orange though, and it's tall. It's a different one. And some marigolds. So I'll have to start those as well. I'm excited. I probably shouldn't be doing all this because of the fact that we are still going to get some cold weather. But I'll just keep an eye on stuff. And if anything comes up, because it's going to take a minute for these seeds to come up. But if anything does, I'll definitely protect it. I have a method. Since it's seeds and I don't want to disturb the soil that much, I'll go ahead and water it in with the watering can or jug. Actually, I have rainwater over here, so I could just use that. Perfect. So these things got a lot of water in them from the winter. This one was completely full, and then it drained into this one, and it was about half full. I've already used a lot of the water this season. That should be good. All right, get these watered in. Okay, so next I'm going to work on the main garden. I have to do some cleaning up. Some things need to be cut back and trimmed. I'll show you here in a moment. And I also want to fertilize all the trees, including in the food forest veggie garden. In a previous video, I already cleaned out the veggie garden, so all I had to do is fertilize the trees in here. But the main garden definitely needs a bit of weeding and some things to be cut back, old things to be pulled out. Yeah, this is a monster here, this red hot poker that needs to be all trimmed back before new growth starts coming in. And I just have some cleanup. It's not too awful bad, and like this, which is an invasive species. It's a tumbleweed, so I want to clean that up and trim back some of these. All the old yarrow bloom stalks need to be cut back, and if I see anything on the trees while I'm fertilizing them that needs to be trimmed back, then I'll do that. Yeah, just definitely need some cleaning up. For instance, all the old bloom stalks of this need to be cut off. Like for instance, all these old bloom stalks need to be cut back. Well, that wasn't hard. Yeah, it won't take me long. But I have a bunch of Nepeta, catmint, that needs to be cut back too because it's getting its new growth. Look at this one. It's already starting to get some blooms. Yeah, I definitely need to clean it up, but it's not going to take much. I can just do it with my hands, but I will have my trusty scissors just in case. And my pruners just in case I need to cut any hard branches. It just turned noon, so it's a bit warm, and my friend has never been to the Grand Canyon, so we're going to take a trip with him to the Grand Canyon for a moment, and then I'm going to come back here and get started. Hopefully it will have cooled off by then. Now looking at it, like I said, it shouldn't take me too long or that hard to do. What I find easiest is work from one garden bed and clean that all out and then go to the next one and then the next one. Well, we are home and back from the Grand Canyon, and I didn't think we were going to be gone this long because it's already 5:30, so the daylight is sneaking away. I'm going to go ahead and get the trees fertilized. I don't know if I'm going to get around to cleaning up, but we'll see. Like I said, it probably shouldn't take that long. But since the trees are waking up, I definitely want to get those fertilized. Look at the crabapple. Isn't that beautiful? So many blooms. I can't wait for that to get larger. The cherry as well. When I did the tour video, it barely had any blooms on it, but now it's covered. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Just absolutely beautiful. Okay, like I said, I'm going to start with fertilizing, so I'm going to go run and grab my fertilizer and get to it. I'm so happy about all my plants that I got started. A lot to plant, though. All right, my seeds. That's the starter fertilization. I don't want to use that. Oh, it's down here. Oh, that's a starter fertilization, too. I guess I could use that. Thought I had some fertilizer. I'm going to have to dig through here real quick. I'm going to need both hands for this. This is the next project. Well, maybe not next, but I definitely want to get to this soon, is rearranging this and organizing it, make it into a garden shed. All I could find was the Arizona Best all-purpose fertilizer, which will work because it's a slow release, but it is higher on nitrogen, and usually you like the potassium to be higher, especially for fruiting trees, but you know, it's what I got, so it's what I'll use. And this is all I have left, so I'll be sparse with it, and I can fertilize again at a later time, and I'll look for an organic because it's a better one to use. But for now, this will work. Okay, the almond tree and both apples have been fertilized. This fig and the other one I fertilized when I planted. So I have 4 fig trees here, which are the Chicago Hardy, and those have all been fertilized. I was able to fertilize the honeyberries and also put a ton of fertilizer down on this nectarine. I got some help from David, and he was able to help me do a little bit of the cutting back. Most of it was really easy because they were so dry you could just break them off and throw them into the garden bed. Only a few things I put in the bag to go in the compost. I got the Granny Smith apple and both of the plums here, and we were able to get all this cleaned up. And the yarrow over here, all the spent blooms were cleaned up. And I did cut back this red hot poker. Both the Fuji apple and the nectarine were fertilized, and like I said, we cleaned up that garden bed. And this birch tree was fertilized. And what did I get to? Oh yeah, this apple was fertilized. And the ornamental plum was fertilized, and the lilac bush next to it. But I ran out of fertilizer, so the rest of the trees are gonna have to wait for fertilizer, but we did still go around and trim up the flowers. And look it, they're coming up. They are ready. They are ready for this season. This one is a picture perfect Nepeta. Oh, that's a different one than I normally have. So I'm excited about that one. Okay. Yeah, everything's cleaned up, even in this garden bed. There were some spent blooms here, because this is starting to come up. And I have another one over there as well. But that's it. I think I should probably trim this fern bush, all these. Yeah. I don't really know much about the fern bush, how to trim it back, so I'm just gonna get the spent blooms. And I think that it should get more blooms soon. It is a native to this area, so it doesn't require a lot of attention. I did not fertilize this, or don't plan on it. I've got one more I need to do. Over here, there's not a lot of spent blooms on this one, so, okay. Huh. Ooh. Do I have one coming up over here? Oh, I wonder if I can break up this plant. Oh, not sure what, oh, it did root. Oh yeah, I can have another fern bush. Nice. This is the last garden bed I have to do, and it hasn't started blooming yet, so I just need to cut back all these spent blooms. Yeah, I should have done this earlier on this. Come on. Oh. That should be good. Okay. Ow. That was sharp. Well, I'm glad I got it all done except fertilizing this half of the garden, but I need to go pick up another bag of fertilizer. And I'm gonna finish this. I won't bore y'all with that. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me here at Garden Days. If you want to check out more videos, they'll be over there. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can do so here. We'll see you next time. Bye for now. Happy gardening. Oh, and I can't forget, I have to go around and water each tree, but since it's getting later, I'll probably do that in the morning.